what you need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow.
Hey everybody, we are live. Welcome to another edition of Box Seats. I'm your host for this evening, White Chocolate, filling in for Frank. This is a show we talk sports with comedians, and so without further ado, let's start bringing the guys in. Mo, how you doing? Maurice Smith. Mo, how you doing?
Hold on. I can't.
Happy Friday.
It's in my contract. I can't do the show without my glasses. It's in my contract. And I just want to say that Damian Jones is lousy.
Well, okay.
Just want to say, I want that to go on the record. I just want people to know that he's lousy. He attacked my disability today.
All right. Filmmaker Jason Hayes is in the building. Jason, how you doing?
Hey, what up, fellas? What up, Mo?
What up?
And listen. I think your glasses is a great stipulation, man. Because man, I'm telling you, Einstein with them things on, bro.
Yeah, but Damian Jones is still lousy. He's gonna come into the show late again with his Eddie Murphy Beverly Hills Cop sunglasses on. And he's gonna look for his theme music. He does it every day. He wants to make the grand entrance like the Blues Brothers. We got a full tank of gas, a half a pack of cigarettes, and 163 miles to go. And we got on shades and it's dark.
Hey,
if you don't know where that's from, step your movie game up, y'all.
Are those glasses the new Google glasses?
No, these are the old Dollar Tree glasses. And they won't steal them, but they'll buy them.
I'm telling you, Mo, you gotta trademark that, bro. You gotta trademark it.
All right. Since we have, let's see, how am I going to do this? There we go.
Where's Frank at?
Frank is not available. I am not at liberty to discuss.
There he go.
I don't think it's because the Patriots got their rear ends handed to them. Let's just put it that way.
Nobody cares about preseason, man.
Yeah.
And the better teams almost always have terrible preseasons. That's wild to me.
I remember one year the Giants won every single preseason and then flopped the bed.
Nathan.
Didn't the Lions win like all their preseason games one year and then go like 0-16 or something?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, well, that's what happens to the Lions. Sorry, Howie.
So basically what I'm saying is you should feel honored that your team is having a poor preseason because that means that all your best players are on the sideline.
Yeah.
Like they're not risking them at all. So if you lighten up people in the preseason, chances are your team's not any good at all.
Yeah, well, I'm concerned about the depth, but that's another issue.
Because one or two injuries and that's it.
They look like Swiss cheese yesterday, and I wasn't happy. But I agree with you. There's no gain for having the starters out there, and they're trying to see who can play and who can't. So I get it. Just doesn't matter if it's preseason or not. I don't like seeing them get waxed by 20-something points.
But
I do.
But if you played in the Super Bowl the previous year, you're not going to risk a single player that was on that roster. Wait.
Hold on. They were at the Super Bowl. They didn't play.
Those particular players may have been at the Super Bowl.
Boys got lit up.
But I know what you're saying. And the Seattle Seahawks actually did the same thing. They didn't start any of their players in any of the preseason games as well because they played in the Super Bowl. So they had shorter.
Now, the Seahawks played in the Super Bowl. The Patriots didn't play.
Well,
I'm still trying to...
They played. They just didn't show up. There's a difference.
That's called soul snatching.
They were there in spirit.
Them boys got their soul snatched.
Let's see if we can get this show going here. All right. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the NFL and the NFLPA announced a disciplinary system where they're going to trigger automatic suspensions for repeat health and safety violations, and they have 5 categories that they have defined: the hip drop tackle, the horse collar tackle, launching, a hit on a defensive player, a defenseless player, and a blindside block. And the reason for that is because they want to make sure that there's no repeat offenders for these violations because they're trying to get rid of them. Players who commit 3 offenses in any of these categories during the season will be suspended for 1 game. Players who commit only 1 violation will receive 50% of their fine back at the end of the season. They also have a clause where clubs with excessive health and safety rules violations will also face increased financial penalties. So, Mo, what are your thoughts on the league trying to clean up these type of hits and making the penalties a little more stiff?
It looks like to me the NFL have finally come up with a technical foul. That's what it sounds right.
Right.
Because ain't that what they do in the NBA? If you get so many technical fouls, you miss games or things of that. That's what the NFL has done. They come up with a way to create their own technical foul. It would look like it's pretty decent. I don't know what the hip drop tackle is. I know what the horse collar. I know the rest of it. And the launching. I mean, I like the launching part because if I was on the football field, I'd be jumping at everybody too. But that's not deemed healthy or safe. But yeah, they got their own technical foul, and congratulations to them.
And I have what the hip drop tackle is here. It's a technique where a defender tackles a runner by unweighting themselves and trapping the runner's legs. It's like when they drop them from the side and
they
they
drop down
take
on their ankles. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
They drop them from the side. There's a lot of a lot of ankle and knee injuries happen that way.
It's congratulations to them. Kudos.
Let's do this. I see G. Jones is here. We'll give him a minute to get settled in. Jay, what's your thoughts on the NFL announcing this disciplinary system for these 5 particular rules?
Well,
or infractions, I should say.
Well, to me, the penalties, for players who violate those things almost never seem fair to me because to me, I feel like if a player does something that's an illegal move that leads to a bunch of games missed, by the player that they hurt or like a whole season missed solely because they did something dirty, not within the context of the game, I felt like they should have to sit out for the same amount of time as that player that they hurt, right? Now, we know that's not going to happen. So this seems like a nice step in the right direction because one thing people speak is universal language is losing money. Because when you start losing money, you start losing playing time, and you start having those things accumulate over time, like tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, you will clean up your act.
Okay, let's see. D. Jones is in the building. D. Jones.
What's up, fellas?
Welcome. Happy Friday.
I
mean, Axel Foley is from Detroit.
He really
he's
is.
Not Axel is not real. Just like a lot of
Beverly
stuff.
Hills Cop ain't real. Axel Foley's real.
But those glasses are real.
I know. They cost a lot of money too, Mo.
I mean, they was right next to
you
mine.
got yours out of CVS and then tried to get smart.
No, you see, you wasn't here. If you came on time for the show, I told everybody these are from Dollar Tree.
They came from Dollar Tree.
I'm sorry.
I asked him if they were Google glasses, and he said they came from Dollar Tree.
You got a pack of lemon squares with them.
Right.
Matter of fact, I bought the lemon squares and the glasses were free.
You got the glasses for free. You know why, Mo?
Because they'll buy them, but they won't steal them.
But they'll buy.
All right, D. Jones, just to get you caught up, the NFL and the NFL Players Association have come up with a disciplinary system revolving around 5 penalties, so to speak. The hip drop tackle, the horse collar tackle, launching, hit on a defensive player, and blindside block. And the players who commit these offenses, commit 3 offenses in any of these categories during the season will be suspended for 1 game. And a player who commits 1 violation will receive 50% of their fine back at the end of the year. Clubs with excessive health and safety rules violations will also face increased financial penalties. So like the old school Raiders would have been fined up the wazoo, so to speak.
Right.
So get your thoughts on what you think about them trying to implement this discipline.
I mean, it sounds like a good rule. It's not. It doesn't seem like it's that many dirty players like it was in the past. The last like real dirty player I remember was the dude from the Bengals. Was it Perfect?
Yep, I was just gonna say him. Yep.
Super dirty player, man.
Yeah.
Super dirty. And I remember it was a guy from that used to play against Cam Newton all the time. He used to stump on people and like twist their ankles when he would tackle them. And Ndamukong Suh was pretty dirty too. So it ain't really been a bunch of dirty players. It's been a bunch of brutal hits. But it seems like a good rule. I'm okay with this.
All right, well,
unless it goes excessive. Because I remember last season when the Patriots played Jackson Dart and he got drilled. See, I don't want stuff like that to be called a penalty.
Yeah, that hit was legit though.
But I'm saying, you know how the NFL be? They would throw a flag just to throw it now.
Shots fired, huh? Shots
fired.
No,
that was the only example. It was no disrespect. That was the only example I can remember because he got drilled. You know,
he got drilled, but there was no penalty, right?
It wasn't. But now they got, hey, let's throw one.
Well, they still have to use judgment on those when the quarterbacks are runners and they're just about. This is the whole Patrick Mahomes rule type thing with the quarterbacks just trying to like wait till the last second and sneak out of bounds and then get drilled and draw the flag. It's kind of that.
That's what happened in Jackson Dart.
Yeah,
but you know. But I'll say again. I mean, it just always seemed like really unfair that these dudes, could like keep doing these types of things and all they get is a 15-yard penalty. You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes they do get fined after the fact. I found that out. Like sometimes they say, "Oh no, that's a dirty play," and then they'll fine them. But it has no long-term repercussions for them. So I like the fact that it's like 3 times in a season, not 3 times in a game. So once you do that 3 and you keep violating, then they gonna keep digging in your pocket. So I like that part about it.
I do too. I agree with what you said earlier. I wish that there was a way for them to, if you hurt a guy and he misses 5 games, then you're missing 5 games too. You hurt him.
Right.
You should miss the same amount of time. But I know they'll never do that because they won't have any players left if they do that.
Right.
But there is one thing I hate, and I just want to touch on this real quick before we move on. What I hate is that there's no flag during the game, and then after the next day they'll be like, "Oh, here's a fine."
Yeah.
Like it was a penalty during the game. You didn't call it. Now you fine the guy. The guy is probably like, "What? Wait a minute." You know
right.
what I mean? That
and the team won. And the team won.
It'd be worse if your team lost. You took an L and you took an L.
Well, that's just frustrating to me. I don't like that fake after stuff. Anyway, let's move on.
Did you catch that football game yesterday?
The Cleveland preseason game?
I'm just asking.
Didn't you say they were taking the Patriots -3.5?
I didn't bet on no preseason game. I'm not stupid.
I'm about to say he's a degenerate.
Listen, I'm not dumb. Okay?
We ain't say you dumb, but you got your moments.
All right, let's move on.
Well, yesterday wasn't one of them. Okay.
I don't know if you guys saw this. The Dolphins have traded wide receiver Tutu Atwell back to the Rams. They just recently acquired him 6 months ago. Actually, he left L.A. He signed with the Miami in free agency. He's headed back to the Rams. The Dolphins are exchanging him for second-year running back Jaquez Hunter. It says that there's speculation that they did it because of potential suspension for Puka Nakua for the charges. He has a woman in L.A. filed a lawsuit against him. Remember, we talked about this before, alleging that during a New Year's Eve event, he made anti-Semitic remarks, bit her on the shoulder, and bit her friend's thumb. That ruling has still yet to be determined. So the NFL is waiting before they handle any punishment. And so the coach was asked if they got this guy back because of that. And he flat out denied it. He said it had nothing to do with it. Exclusively the guy we were familiar with. It had nothing to do with that, just adding a 0. So, Mo, what do you think about this guy getting traded back to the Rams?
I know there was two guys with two different feelings. What's the one that was coming from the Rams going to the Dolphins? He was pissed. Two guys with two different feelings.
The running back, Jacquez Hunter.
Yeah, the running back. He was pissed. He's like, what? I got to go to Miami to the Dolphins. I got to leave a Super Bowl contender to this? And Atwell was like, yes, I'm out of here, and I'm going back. Listen, they trying to build up their team. They trying to make just in case Puka Nakua goes down or whatever, but that just sounds like a threesome that wasn't paid for to me. They want to make sure things go right and be ready for it. Just like the team yesterday, they want to make sure that their backups don't get smoked.
D. Jones, what's your thoughts on Atwell being traded back to the Rams after he left the Rams and free agent and signed with the Dolphins?
I mean, he moved from L.A. to go to Miami. I don't think you pay taxes out there, and it's Miami. I don't care if I'm on a losing team. I'm getting millions to live in Miami. Now I got to go back and play real football, so I might be a little mad about it. Like, man, I was on vacation this year. Nobody made me play real football.
And get taxed up the wazoo. California's taxes are terrible.
Yes.
Jay, what's your thoughts on this? Sean McVay said that he pushed for a trade and said that Hunter was a top player on day 3 of the draft. He wanted the running back, and then he traded him away.
I think Tutu was upset, bro. Like, you guys will know this, man, but he's from Miami. He's a Miami kid. So for him to get a chance, to go back home, and he's in LA, at best wide receiver number 3 behind Puka and Devontae. So Miami has nobody. So he was gonna get a chance to go home, go back to the crib, pay no state income tax in the state of Florida, and pretty much get a lot more touches than he's gonna see in LA. But I get why McVay would want him back, because it's so late in the process. I mean, final cuts are this weekend, right? The 53-man roster is going to be announced on Monday. So I get McVay saying, well, I don't have time to find somebody else and hope that they know our system, hope he can come in here and fit in. They already know, that Tutu fits all that stuff for them. So I understand that move from McVay. But I think that Tutu's a little hot about that.
All right, let's move on next. Mo, back to you. The Packers are signing tight end Jonnu Smith, 2 years removed from a Pro Bowl. They are concerned with their depth. Luke Musgrave was sidelined by a neck injury, and Tucker Kraft is coming off an ACL. And the remaining 3 tight ends they have are all former undrafted free agents who have yet to play a snap. So they're kind of hurting a little bit. What do you think about them taking a shot with Jonnu Smith?
Never heard of the guy. Hope he does good. But I'm going with Howie Bell. Howie's not here. Good brother. He would want anything bad to happen. Anything bad that can happen to the Packers, that's what he would want. So I'm going to roll
all of it.
All. That's right.
All the bad things.
All the bad things.
Happen to them and only them.
Get the fingers out. D. Jones, what's your thoughts about Jonnu Smith? He wasn't too good as a Patriot. What do you think he can do for Packers?
He's decent. Like, he's not terrible, but maybe he'll reach his potential with Green Bay, because I want to see all the great things happen to Green Bay in that division. Like, I want them to flourish. Even though I don't believe I think Jordan Love is a fraud, but I want Green Bay to flourish. I want all the teams in the NFC, all the good things that happen to those 3 exciting, prestigious teams in the NFC. I want one of those 3 to go to the Super Bowl and lose to the Patriots.
Jay, what's your thoughts on Packers signing Jonah Smith?
So I don't know a lot about Jonah Smith, but what I do know is what I heard you say. You said they currently have 3 tight ends on their roster, and all 3 are undrafted free agents.
Yep.
That's all I need to hear. That means that they have no tight ends. And so anybody worth half a damn, they are welcome into the building.
He said half a damn.
Half a damn.
All right, let's move on to the next story here. This got my attention, and it's too bad Howie's not here. No, this isn't the story. The next story is for Howie. I'm sorry, but this would be funny for everybody. Frank and Howie, all you guys. This is hysterical. A man posing as a 49ers player was arrested for defrauding women.
You can say it again. A man posed as a 49 player. What?
I read about that. Yeah.
Was arrested for defrauding women. Fake football player convinced many of his victims that they were in a romantic relationship with him before asking them for money for investment opportunities. He's accused of defrauding the women of $1.3 million. There were 2 guys as part of the plot, so to speak. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these guys' names. One guy's 35, the other guy's 18.
It's Dejon. It's Dejon. Dejon Love.
Lebre. I don't know how you say it. Right? 35 years old. He pretended to be the star athlete from the 49ers, and the other guy, Taylor Jamie Chan, posed as his financial advisor. They created fictitious investments for a plot that dated back to 2022 and defrauded women in 4 states: California, Oregon, Washington, and Ohio. They said that he used Jordan Love as one of the aliases.
Goddamn.
Which is the Green Bay
D. Jones' favorite quarterback.
So, what are your thoughts on these guys getting caught with this?
Listen, it's not a good thing, but it's funny because we got so many women out here defrauding men, and they're not even fronting as they just fronting as women. They just fronting as good women, and come to find out, them hoes, you can't be trusted.
Right.
I mean, it's sad what they did, but I mean, listen, that happened to men all the time. Men be tricking off dollars for these women, thinking that they good women, just like these women were tricking off dollars, thinking that they were professional athletes. It's not good for nobody, but hey, it is what it is. Like I always say, they ain't gonna steal it, but they'll buy it. I'll buy that for $1.
D. Jones, what's your thoughts on these guys doing this to these women?
J. Mo, I apologize for what I'm about to say.
Oh, damn.
They have I don't know if y'all listen to the Breakfast Club, but when they do a Donkey of the Day story, sometimes they play a game called Guess What Race He Is? What did you say his name was?
Dejon Lebre.
Dejon Lebre. Ain't no white guy.
Well, you know what? That sounds like a made-up name, too. like his whole life is made. That's not a real name. That is not.
They'll look at a bottle of mustard. They said, no, not Dijon. Your name is going to be Dejon.
Dejon Lebre.
Dejon.
Yeah, listen. These women probably was from Cleveland.
In fact.
I didn't want to say the fat part, but
damn.
They wasn't the brightest. But they got money, so maybe they wasn't from Cleveland. So anyway, they got a song about these guys out right now. I'm not gonna sing it, but it's about scammers.
Oh, play that.
Yeah.
Play that shit.
Yep.
Play that.
Yep.
Man, what the hell?
All right, Jay. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm gonna piggyback what D. Jones just said, and we're gonna play a game to guess the race. But I'm gonna go the opposite direction. I'm gonna go with the women that got scammed.
Oh yeah.
He scammed women in Washington State and Idaho.
Yeah.
I don't think that was Tanisha and them, is what I'm
No,
saying.
no. Not at all.
And honestly, that's probably why, one, they fell for it in the first place, because these real scammers out here, you know, in these professional athlete streets, man, they ain't going for that. Because first off, they ain't giving you no bread. Now, what I feel bad about is that if they gave him money for like investment stuff, my guess is that these are probably solid people. You know, solid, trusting, upstanding citizens, you know, who just want to believe in the brother. And he went to Idaho and confirmed every negative thing that white people ever heard about black people in Idaho. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just tore down everything in one moment. And listen, here's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. How many 18-year-old financial advisors have y'all ever seen in your life?
None.
Daquan.
No, this is Taylor Jamie Chan. He's 18 and he posed as a financial advisor. What do you know about financial advising, bro? You in high school.
He's got his Huggies on still.
Right. So who saw this dude and believed that he was a legitimate financial advisor? Honestly, I feel like the government should just say you get nothing back for being extra stupid.
But wait a minute. Well, never mind.
They gonna demonetize us, bro.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let's move on. One more of these. This is the story I wanted Howie for. You guys are gonna laugh at this. Former Viking Everson Griffin arrested. Now, what was he arrested for? He was arrested for refusing to leave an interstate in Minneapolis. According to the Minnesota State Patrol, at 2:51 a.m., troopers were called to I-394 for reports of a pedestrian on the westbound freeway. When the state trooper arrived, they found the man on the left-hand shoulder, later identified as Griffin, and ordered him to leave the roadway. He refused and was then tasered, and he was taken into custody. Medics were called to the scene to assess Griffin for any issues. Once he was medically cleared, he was taken to jail on a misdemeanor charge of failure to obey law and order. Also in July, he was charged with driving a vehicle without an ignition interlock installed, which is a breathalyzer device that requires the user blow a zero before using the vehicle. So he's in trouble twice. What are your thoughts on him getting arrested and being wound up on the highway at 3 a.m.? That's a little weird.
Well, we always talk about how stupid it is to get behind the wheel and drive. Maybe that's the only way he know how to go home. Walk the route of the highway. I don't know. I'm just saying, and he refused to get off because he probably said, the cops said, well, you got to get off the highway. He said, you going to give me a ride? They said, no. He said, if you ain't going to give me a ride, I'm not going to get off. Well, they said, we'll give you a ride if you won't get off. We're going to give you a ride somewhere else. So they tasered him. I don't know, what did he do to get tasered, though?
He refused to leave the highway.
He wouldn't leave the interstate, so they said, all right.
But did he fight? Did they get out the car? Did he physically do something to them? I mean, now, being arrested and then being tasered is two different things.
You know what I'm seeing? It says that he refused to listen to the state trooper, so they tasered him.
Right. So now we tasered. Why the cops didn't just get out the car? What they call it? Put him in, cuffs and put him out. Why they have to taser him? What did just say? I'm not getting off the highway.
They used to shoot us, Mo. They used to shoot us for that.
I'm just asking. I mean, if I'm walking down the street, they say, get off the street. I'm not getting off.
Well, it's a good question. I do agree with you. Maybe they could have offered him a ride.
Right. I understand what he did to get the charges. I want to know, what did he do to get tasered? Because you got to be doing some serious stuff to be standing there talking about, I'm not getting off the highway. I don't care about you. Oh.
Right. And that's probably what he did, what you just said.
But that's not a reason to get tasered. That's a reason to get arrested.
they dragged his big ass off to the side of the road.
If you ask me, them some scary ass cops. That's what that was. Them some scary ass punk ass cops.
Wow.
D Jones. What's your
Yeah, I'm
thoughts
gonna
here?
have to agree with Mo. Like NJ, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse. They used to shoot us, man.
Yeah, and yeah, used to is in last week.
Right.
it- big old black dude walking in the highway at 3 a.m.
And talking
y-
shit.
Yeah, it could have been. It could. Hey
You gonna
man,
eat your
maybe he was going to see
cornbread?
Prince's house. That's where you go in Minneapolis. You go to Paisley Park and look at Prince's house. Maybe he was on that going there. But yeah, this could have been a way worse story.
You gonna
Way
eat
worse.
your cornbread?
Jay, final word here.
Listen, I mean, like all jokes aside, I would not be surprised if when this brother, transitions or whatever, that they see that he has CTE. Because this sounds consistent with like a lot of former football players, who are acting erratically, just doing wild stuff, post football, only to have their brain studied after they passed on, to see that they had like a bunch of brain damage, due to like head trauma and CTE. So I'm just happy that they just tasered the brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we've read the headlines about how those are normally hollow points coming at him. So I'll take it as a win, fellas.
Yeah, my man from the Steelers passed away on the side of the road highway a couple years ago.
Mm.
He was like the third string quarterback, second string
Oh, out
quarterback.
of Ohio State. Oh
Yep.
man, I know you're talking about.
Hastings, maybe something like that.
Yeah, Wayne. Yeah, Wayne. Not Wayne, but I know you're talking about. Yeah, the Ohio State
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yep.
Haskins.
Haskins. Yep.
Yeah,
Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne
Yeah.
Haskins.
yeah.
Is it at all possible that they offered him a ride and he still refused, and then that's when they tasered him?
That's possible.
But
It
still,
could
is
have
that a
been for his
reason?
own benefit, though, man. Because
Is
I
that a
don't
reason
know.
to get tasered?
If you, he's
it
7
is,
feet
though.
tall.
It is. Yeah, I mean, let me say because if you've ever broken down on the interstate, like I got a flat one time, like on I-75 driving from Atlanta, back to Jacksonville when I was in college. And when I was on side that road, changing that flat, bro, you don't realize how fast those cars are moving, man.
Yeah, they are.
Like when they come past you, like you feel it. You know what I'm saying? So if he was out there doing that, I'm sure they just wanted to get him out the interstate because he could end up just like Haskins, out there playing around like that, man. Because if you're doing 75, 80 miles an hour, you ain't got time to react to a dude in the street. So if he refused to go, then you got to get him out the way the best way you can.
So you taser him.
Unless you
Yeah.
got a dart. Unless you got a tranquilizer dart.
So
It's a
look,
rhino,
without the
boy.
video footage and without the video footage and without actually knowing what happened, right? But
Right.
I'm just trying to throw all the scenarios out there. First, they said get off the highway. He says no, I'm not leaving. Then they offer him a ride. He refuses that too, and then they still try to plead with him. And the guy's probably like D. Jones said, he's probably like 6'7", 350 pounds or whatever he is. He's a big dude.
He's from a defensive end.
Their options are limited at that point. How many guys does it take to tackle him and get him down and put him in handcuffs? And what's that going to look like? And they have a taser, so it's the easiest solution for that situation. And so, I'm not making fun of you, Mo, sitting there.
I think the conversation was a little different. You don't get off this highway. We gonna get you off this highway. Say who gonna get out the car and do it? They looked at each other like, "You getting out? Nope."
Mr. Taser gonna do it. That's right.
There's a whole slew of stuff that could have happened. I just think that if Howie was here, he'd be like, "Dude, what are you doing out there at 3 a.m.?"
According to this, though,
where's your ride? Where's your Uber? Where's your thing? And to your point, Jay, if he's got CTE or if he was intoxicated or anything like that, then all bets are off, and it's just the way it is.
If it's between a taser and getting hit by, by a Mack truck doing 65, 70 miles an hour, give me the taser.
Yeah,
Please.
I'm with you.
Tase me.
Listen,
But once the cops come and
I'm
they
sure-
put the lights on, he ain't got to. They ain't got to worry about because everybody's gonna slow down then because they're gonna see the lights on.
not
But
necessarily.
traffic can't move though.
People are stupid. You see, when the police have their lights on and still get rear-ended because people are just
Not
off,
paying
You know
attention.
what I mean?
And
So
at 3 in the
it doesn't
morning,
matter.
traffic's still flowing at 3. It ain't gonna be no traffic jam.
Right. Yeah, no, listen, I'm sure we've all seen in our travels on the highway, a bunch of dead deer. And
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize until my in-laws, and I'll try and be quick here, until my in-laws moved to Pennsylvania, and we saw all these dead deer on the side of the road. And my father-in-law was like, yeah, the tractor trailer just boop, splat, 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 and they just take off. They don't. So you imagine, to your point, Jay, you're out there changing a flat, or there's a cop trying to get somebody off the road, people still flying by, and nobody slows down. I mean, people do rubberneck, but not in that particular case. I can't see them doing that. Anyway,
We got deer running through the neighborhood in Michigan. Not forget the road.
no, everybody's going to have something in their backyard.
I don't know what you say. That did some good eating right there.
That's true.
A good friend of my wife's though,
That
man.
is
She got killed by a deer. They were in the car. A deer runs in the street and hit the deer, and it goes through the windshield and hits her and killed her.
Oh, that's awful.
You said went
that
to the
happens,
window
man.
and what?
She was in the passenger seat asleep, and they were driving at night, and a deer was in the interstate. The car hit the deer, and the deer flew up over the hood and went through the windshield and smashed into her in the passenger seat, and it killed her.
Damn.
That's awful.
That happens, man. So it's better that the trucks hit them than cars.
Yeah.
That is true. All right, Mo, let's bring you back in. Let's do this. Let's switch gears now. We'll move on to the NBA. Here's another thing I saw that I was not aware of. The Minnesota Timberwolves was sold for the second time in 2 years.
What?
They were sold. Give me 1 second. Find my notes here. Here we go. Let's see. The Minnesota Timberwolves and Minnesota Lynx have been sold for the second time in as many years as Mark Lohr has agreed to sell his majority stake in the franchise to tech investor Mark Stad, per multiple reports. Stad, who was already a limited partner in the franchise, is purchasing Lohr's majority stake at $4.5 billion. So what do you think about them being sold already again here?
It's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who cares?
Damn it.
I didn't know they got sold the first time. I mean,
It's terrible. He's terrible.
I didn't know they were sold the first time. I'm serious. Like, other than, listen, I'm just, listen. Hey, well, cats are making these moves, man. Apparently the thing now is to have a good enough amount of money and invest in the team, lay back on it for a couple of years, and then cash out for $1 billion or plus.
So it says here that he purchased the Wolves along with Alex Rodriguez from Glenn Taylor for $1.5 billion. That was first initiated in 2021, but took years because of legal battles that ended last summer. So he sold from $1.5 billion to $4.5 billion. He triples his money.
He made $3 billion.
He made $3 billion.
Hey, he came up and did his thing. A-Rod, listen, A-Rod has been doing some great things with his money too. Didn't like about a while back, he had this house he sold. So he's been buying and selling things also. Listen, when you got money.
A-Rod is staying. He's not selling his shares.
Oh, okay. But A-Rod still is making some sound investments. And it seems like that Timberwolves is a sound investment.
Damn.
D. Jones, what's your thoughts on the T-Wolves being sold for the second time in 2 years?
I'm about to sell Coney Island. I'm trying to get $1.3 thousand for selling this Coney Island.
You talking about the hot dog place in Detroit?
Yeah. I'm trying to say.
Right.
See, they don't know. They don't know what you're talking about. They think you're talking about Coney Island in New York.
No.
They
If
talking
you've
about
been
the
in
hot
Detroit,
dog joint.
we got a Coney Island on every corner. We got it's either gonna be a church, a liquor store, a Coney Island, or a dispensary now. So keep getting it like they playing real life Monopoly in front of our face.
Yeah, they
Is
are.
what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
But I don't
analogy.
really have a anything to say about it. Like most said, it's Minnesota Timberwolves. No.
Yeah.
Jay, what do you think?
I think these dudes are money laundering out here, man. I do. I think I think they're money. I think they're washing money.
Well, what they selling to be washing money?
Hey, I
Ain't
don't
that
know
much?
what they
You
doing,
ain't
bro.
selling. You ain't
And it's
selling that
all
much cocaine.
these tech dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows what kind of money they make on the dark web that they got to launder? You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. So that's 2 times in as many weeks that that an NBA franchise that changed hands less than 2 years ago has changed hands again for somebody else coming in and and paying more. So the Lakers made $2.5 billion on their deal. Minnesota makes $3 billion on their deal. So what? Next week somebody gets $3.5 billion for selling Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, this whole thing just seems weird. And I mean, maybe it's a tax cheat. Maybe these dudes are doing this, because they need to have like some kind of asset, that allows them, to like devalue, and take some losses, to save money on taxes. I don't know what this is, but this is really, really weird right now.
I think it was just a plot for A-Rod to get J-Lo back. Like, I'm making money now.
He had money then, and that was the problem.
Well, I know it doesn't direct us. Direct us. It doesn't affect us directly, so to speak. But
Right.
is it a concern that these guys keep selling these teams off, because it's not one person that owns the teams anymore? It's groups of people, and they're
Right.
selling their majority shares. And so
Right.
I'll use the Celtics as an example because they just got bought, right? And Bill Chisholm's group is the new group for the Celtics. So what's going to happen next year? He decides to sell, and it's another group. Is there some concern that the new groups coming in are just there to make money and no intention at all of winning championships?
I
But what,
believe it's a money thing, and it's weird, man, because I literally just read it on capital gains today, because I was having a conversation, with my neighbor, and it was debating back and forth. And the thing about capital gains is, you have short-term assets, you have long-term assets, and depending upon how long you have it, a year or less or over a year is long-term, and the tax structure is lower like on the long term. But if you sell in the short term, the taxes are higher. And I'm thinking, are they just trying to like unload $4 billion and take the short and sell the asset for cheap in order to take the loss, like offset all the other assets? This is crazy to me. I'm telling you, this doesn't make any logical sense.
you know what makes sense to me? Biggie Smalls. The more money you got, the more problems you see. That sounds like a whole lot of problems. And sometimes I'm not happy that I'm broke, but sometimes I'm glad I'm broke. I ain't got all them problems. I got a
I ain't
Section
never
8
gonna be happy
apartment.
about that.
I got a Section 8 apartment. I don't pay for electricity, and I don't pay for gas. I'm gonna go to Wyoming and pose myself as a former NFL player.
No, you're a former NFL referee. That's what you need to do. Go out there with the whistle in the hat.
You got that right, dog.
Go to Idaho.
And
What's
I'm
his
not
name?
gonna work.
What's the ref's name, Mo?
I don't know, but he dysfunctional as a mother.
Yeah, dysfunctional ref. That's right.
That's right, dysfunctional referee. I gotta bring him back. I gotta bring him back for an episode or two.
Listen, you can bring him back. He fits in every sport now: NFL,
That's right.
NBA, and Major League Baseball, hockey, World Soccer, World
Somebody
Cup.
gonna steal that idea watching me on this show. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a
This-
whole Yep.
refs in every sport.
It's dysfunctional in everything in the world.
All right,
What is his name? Hank?
Hank, yep. Hank the whistleblower.
So, all right, let's get back on track here. Let's do this. Mo, you're up again. Let's see. Benedict Mathurin signs a 2-year, $16 million deal with the
Mathurin.
Pelicans. Sorry, Mathurin. What do you think about this deal? What does that do for them?
Who's that guy? I know who the team is, but who's he? What is he? Where's he from? Is he from Minnesota again?
He played for Indiana when they went to the championship game.
I mean, listen, Pelicans need all the help they can get. Ever since they became the Pelicans, they ain't been doing nothing, making no noise. And they let AD go. They let AD, when AD got up out of there, he was like, I'm out. And don't they still got old boy with them?
Zion?
Yeah, they got Zion.
You know, they need all the help they can get. They were a potential playoff team, a low round playoff team, weren't they? Like towards the end of the year last year. So maybe that might help them move the needle a little bit and get into the playoffs. I mean, the play-in tournament.
D. Jones, what's your thoughts on this guy signing with the Pelicans?
He's solid. I think he averaged about 14 to 16 points a game. Consistent. He was like a number 2 for number 3 option with the Pacers. Yeah, he went to the Clippers. I know Rick Carlisle was mad that he left. So I mean, he's a good player. The Pelicans, man, they got problems. They need a coach. They need to get rid of Zion, and they need to trade us, Trey Murphy. Really, that's all I care about.
Who's us?
You know,
the Pistons. Come on, man. Come on, man. What type of question is that?
I just want to hear you go yell D-Trade basketball. I thought you was going to yell D-Trade.
No. Yeah, no. Not yet.
Not today. All right. Jay, what's your thoughts on this this guy signing with the Pelicans here?
Hey man, every time I read about anybody signing a contract to play a kid's game for a bunch of money, I celebrate, right? Like whether you know it's like where he really wants to be or not, he's wanted there, because if they're bringing you in, that means that they want you as an opportunity to keep making money, to keep playing basketball, and it's gonna suck for him down there in New Orleans because they ain't gonna do no winning, but every Monday or Tuesday, you know, whenever them checks come, it's gonna be worth it.
Well, he got chance. He gets checks 2 days early.
You get on Tuesday.
He get a check on Monday.
All right. Next story. Brandon Williams and the Golden State Warriors have agreed to a 1-year, $2.6 million contract. 26-year-old Williams spent the last 3 seasons with Mavericks after spending his rookie season with Portland. What do you think about this guy signing with the Warriors?
Yeah, I mean, the Warriors are trying to do anything to salvage what they had, you know, to hopefully Steph goes out in the blaze of glory, you know. I mean, Brandon Williams is a solid player, but I mean, it doesn't make them contenders or anything.
D. Jones, your thoughts?
I watch a lot of basketball. Who?
Right. Right. I was thinking, who the hell is that?
Who is this? 1-year deal. We shouldn't even be talking about this guy, okay? Who is he there to tie Steph Curry's shoes? Like, who is this? I don't even know who this guy is, man. I don't even know a 1-year deal for the Ghost. Good for him, man. Congratulations. No, I'm lying. That's my guy. He gonna average 2 and 2. I'll give you a hot 2 and 2.
2 what? No. 2 and what?
2 and 0. That's it. All right. That's what he gonna give you. All right now, Steph.
I got your Gatorade right here, Steph, when you come off.
That's right.
2 claps and all right here, Steph.
All right, Jay, last word. My apologies. You know, slow news day. What do you think about this guy?
Man, listen. Again, I'm gonna celebrate anybody getting that bread. Hey, as long as you're getting them check A's, hey, you are winning at life. But right now, Golden State, they are just fully prepared to roll out Steph and Draymond in wheelchairs with duct tape. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they got right now. They are going nowhere this year. Nowhere. So whoever they signed outside of a prime Michael Jordan and or a prime Shaq, ain't nothing happening in the Bay Area this year.
And you forgot something, Jay. Jimmy Butler already got that duct tape.
He already taped up.
Yeah, that belonged to Jimmy.
Damn, that team is woof. Man,
Oh, don't
that
they
team is
got
terrible.
Don't they got my man play for the Celtics? White
Horford.
chocolate.
Yeah, Horford's there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Who?
So they got
Who's
icy
it?
hot.
Who's it?
Al
Horford?
Horford. They got
Yeah.
Warriors. They have Al Horford and
So they got duct tape, wheelchairs, and icy hot.
It's all sponsored by AARP.
Yeah.
Yep, Porzingis is there too.
And instead of Gatorade, they mix it Metamucil.
Let's put Mo back in here. Let's have this news. Michael Jordan's future with NBC for 2026-27 has been revealed. It says that he will not be returning. So what are your thoughts about him not coming back? Are you disappointed that he's not back, or you don't care?
Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
What he was doing with NBC anyway?
He was a special on-air contributor last season. He participated in a sit-down interview with Mike Tirico that was spliced into multiple segments, and he never really talked about the current players. So I don't know.
I'm like Michael Jordan with this. Mike don't care. They ain't bringing him back. Mike's sitting around on sneakers trying to sell another pair of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Mike don't care. I don't care either. I didn't even know he was on TV. I didn't know he was with NBC. I don't even get NBC.
We talked about this last year. No, why nobody remembers.
I remember.
I do too.
I remember.
Okay,
I mean, Mike don't.
Jones,
Mike don't care. Mike don't look. Damien don't even care. He left. He like Michael Jordan. I'm out.
Wait for D. Jones has
This
to know.
really is a slow news day.
So they hype me up, people who like Jordan, before last season, like, oh, we got a new NBC crew and Michael Jordan's part of it. They interview him for 20 minutes and cut it in 5 segments and put it out there over the season. It was the same interview. It was like, hey, Mike, you still shoot free throws? I got really upset when they challenged me to a free throw contest. I took it personally. And that was it. Like, they just, and how much money they even give him to do this?
They probably give him $100 million.
We could go get Montel Jordan and get less money.
All right, Jay. Last word on Michael Jordan's departure from NBC.
Listen, man, I told y'all at the time that dude is pretty much illiterate. I told you this. And he's about as interesting to listen to when he's speaking as watching paint dry on a barn in Iowa. Like, he's just an uninteresting person. Like, I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. And then Mike, you never had no 9 to 5, man. You do TV, bro. I mean, that means you got to come in and, do prep and, read the run of show and know what's happening and do research. Mike wasn't going to work that hard, bro. He got too much gambling to do on the golf course. That was never going to work. I knew it for multiple reasons. And I'm actually shocked they cut bait this quick.
Okay. Let's move on. We have a few minutes left. I want to squeeze this in and get you guys' thoughts. Not sure if you guys saw this. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is coming to Boston.
That's crazy.
Mo probably knows about it, right?
I know about it, yeah.
It's going to be at Fenway Park.
Fenway Park.
And it's tomorrow night. And one of the guys that are fighting is UFC legend Joe Lozon. I never heard of him. He's from around here. He was born in Brockton. And this reminds me of like the old like 1920s and whatnot. These guys fighting. So, do you guys have any interest in this? Is a spoof like the UFC, because the UFC fights are getting most like WWE. What do you think, Mo?
First of all, every time a friend of mine works at Fenway, he told me about because he does putting up the stages and things like that at Fenway. So he told me about it. Every time I hear about a bare knuckle boxing, it takes me back to the movie with Wesley Snipes and Vin Rames, Undisputed, because they were talking about having a bare knuckle fight, and it's the slowest thing ever. Because nobody want to hurt their hands. You know what I'm saying? You really got to pick and choose how you're going to throw your punches because you don't want to hit your hand on somebody's head. I mean, I think that's just a reach for them to be doing it. I didn't even know they had a bare knuckle division. And this is a championship fight.
Never heard of
I didn't even know there was a bare knuckle division. So, I mean, I'm not upset about them bringing it in. I just want to see the people that's going to buy tickets and go actually watch this thing.
Okay. I have some information as where you can watch that. It says you can stream the event on DAZN or the BKFC app.
What?
Viewing is available on platforms like Triller TV. Never heard of any of them. So,
we got more support than.
So in case you missed, D. Jones Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is coming to Fenway Park in Boston.
Yeah.
And just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on what you thought about this versus like UFC, because some of those things we've been watching on Netflix lately have been more like WWE than anything else.
So we said bare knuckle fighting, Boston, Fenway Park. Guess what race it is? It won't be us, okay?
Now, if it was on Tubi, it'd be us.
No, but it's on. What you said was it was on Turbulence. What's the name of this streaming
Triller
network?
TV.
Yeah. This ain't even YouTube. Hey man, they won a bare knuckle fight. Didn't Jack Johnson used to bare knuckle fight back in the 20s?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Nah, they always had gloves.
3 ounce. He had the 3 ounce.
Where them pictures used to be like this.
I think at one time there was
right
there was bare knuckle boxing back in the early 1900s or whatever.
Hey man, hey. I think Boston is Boston filled with a bunch of drunk Irish people.
Yep.
Oh,
because this seemed right up their alley. Like they love to fight. So this is gonna be an event for y'all.
Okay, Jay, what are your thoughts on this?
Hey, listen, you wouldn't build a strip club in the middle of a church. I'm just saying, you got to go where your crowd's at, D.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. For me,
but the pastor going to the strip club, that's another subject.
Yeah, but he can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it right there on Sunday though.
That's true.
Who said they can't do it on Sunday? Strip club open on Sunday, legs and eggs.
Not inside the church. They not
inside the church.
Oh no, not inside the church. No.
So for me, this is like the fall of the Roman Empire, basically, right? They had the gladiators fighting the lions, and then it wasn't up, to have them fight people anymore. They had to fight lions and elephants and rhinoceroses and stuff, right? So people fell in love with boxing, and they fell in love, with UFC and MMA because it's just a more brutal kind of sport. And it's like, you know what? That's not enough for me anymore. They actually have small pads on their hands. So let us get some dudes just go out there with nothing on it to do maximum damage to each other and just mess each other, with brain damage for the rest of their lives. This is the most asinine thing I've ever heard of, unless they're not professional fighters. Because when you take boxing, I'm just saying, Mo, like when you take boxing, and you train professionally, you learn how to throw punches in a way that, think about how these boxers are talking now, and they had the 15-ounce gloves hit them. Now imagine that same level of skill hitting you with just bare knuckles, bone on bone type destruction, man. That's crazy, man. I don't even like UFC. There's no way I would ever watch this.
There's actually more than one UFC guy doing this. There's 3 or 4 of them.
Man,
They gotta drink liquor. They drink whiskey to get started. They have to be drinking whiskey on the side.
If
they
they're
got to
Irish,
be on hair or something, man.
if they're Irish, they're
I will
drinking.
call out. I swear to God, if they got Dropkick Murphy performing, y'all guys might not know who Dropkick Murphy is.
I know who they. Oh my God.
It's this band.
I didn't
It's a
even think of
band
that.
up here in New England. Like, their biggest time of the year is St. Patrick's. The only time they get to play. They do St. Patrick's Day like Mariah Carey does Christmas around the world. If they got Dropkick Murphy, I bet you they on the lineup somewhere. Look, I bet you they somewhere on that lineup.
I'm gonna have to look now. Now you got me interested. I guess the reason I brought it up is because regular boxing ratings are low. I haven't watched boxing I don't know how long. UFC, the ones that they've been promoting on Netflix are all junk.
Right.
And so I would be curious to see this. And if Mo is correct and it's slow and stupid, then I wouldn't watch this either after. But I'd be curious to see it just one time. So I just wanted to throw it out there and get you guys thoughts on that. All right, let's get ready to wrap up. Mo, tell everybody what you have going on and where we can follow you.
Yo, tomorrow is Carnival, so I'm going to be outside at Juve selling my product. You know what I'm saying? Juve happens just before Carnival. I'm going to be out at Juve doing my thing. Catch me on Talbot Ave, right in front of the Carver. And then next week, I'm at the week after, 2 weeks ago, I'm at the City Winery in Boston. And then me and Howie Bell the week after that here in Boston.
D. Jones, tell everybody how they can follow you.
313 D Jones. If you in Detroit tonight, I'm headlining this spot in Sherwood. Follow me so you can get the flyer. 313 D Jones. Tomorrow, I'm hosting a dating game, ballroom/dating game event in Detroit. And then next Thursday, I'll be in California.
Is that a dating game hosted in honor of Chuck Woolery?
No, it's gonna be more of a soulful.
Tease.
It's gonna be fun. I did a dating game before.
Well, I believe
yeah,
it's from
but
Michigan, by the way.
This is they blindfold the girl, then you dance with her, ballroom dance with her, and she picked the best dancer. So it's gonna be a little bit different. Yeah,
that's cool. Where can we watch that? Is that on YouTube?
Well, they're filming it. I don't know where we're gonna put it on, but they are filming it.
That sounds pretty cool. All right, Jay, tell everybody how they can follow you.
Follow me at JD Hayes over at Fanbase. And I'm out here script hustling, man. You know how it go. And Mo,
Script
you
is
just selling
script.
them bags.
I know it's
Because
coming. You
why?
said strip. Huh?
You said
You out there selling
script
those
or
bags at
strip?
Juve because why?
Because they won't steal them, but they'll buy them.
You goddamn right.
All right. Follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shoes on Facebook and YouTube. That's the show, everybody. The name of the show is called Box Seats. We're on every day, Monday through Friday from 6 to 7. Frank should be back next week on Monday. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning
He
in.
in Puerto Rico.
Good fingers to the Patriots.
We'll see you guys.
Wow,
See you guys.
already? We
See-
starting already?
Regular
See you guys.
season starting.
It never
fired.
stopped. It
Shots
never
fired,
stopped.
I heard shots
It never
fired.
stopped. You know the Giants, we don't go to the Super Bowl often, but when we do, we beat the Patriots.
To the
Well,
Patriots.
Hey, what you need?